difficulties. No, it's not a problem with streaming on the phone because it works fine in Pokemon Go, as I said, so it should work fine here. It's almost like it will through Pokemon Go. Let me actually close Pikmin here. I'm going to open up Pokemon Go. I'm going to see if the audio works in that. Let's go on through the speaker again as well. I'll only give this another few moments, then we might just have to listen to very poor background audio, unfortunately. Yeah, it's going through the phone speaker. Don't know why that's a thing. Because Visor should be... Visor is the streaming app. I can't change the settings on this. It's just weird. It's just trying to mess with us. You know, we have a nice cool game to relax and chill with, and it wants to make things all impossible for us. So that's about what we can do. Whoa, that's loud. Bring this back on screen. There we go. Alright, so anyways, welcome everybody to a very successful, at the start, Pikmin Bloom live stream. It's almost too loud. You know what? We need you to be able to hear it, though. Let me know if it's too loud in the background. If so, I can turn it down a bit, but that's the best we're going to work with. Okay, so, to be honest, I'm not sure what to do. First of all, I'm getting bad streaming. Oh, man, what an amazing start. The yellow Pikmin are trying to fix the internet wires. Hopefully so. Thank you for saying so, Orin. That makes about as much sense as anything. Rusty says, your phone's activating, taking like hours. Hello to Minty Cupid. Hello, Ultimate TH. Still laggy video-wise. Audio is fine. Okay. So, again, hopefully it doesn't sound too bad in the background. Off-screen, once we're done here, I'll probably go for maybe an hour. Let's see how things fly. But I'll try to figure this out off-screen. I know when I first tried to start doing streaming with Pokemon Go on my new phone, which I just recently got, there was some weird kind of setting I had to go into. Can't quite remember what it is right now, but I'm assuming same thing for Pikmin here. We're gonna have to go and I'm gonna have to go and figure something out with it. But again, as long as the audio sounds good for now, we'll go with that. So, when I say I don't know what I'm doing today is because I haven't yet done what we want to do is the friends aspect of Pikmin Bloom. So, welcome everybody. If you've been watching my Pikmin Bloom coverage on the channel, I hope you've been enjoying it. It's been the biggest success, biggest boom on the channel thus far. I'm going to turn that down just a little bit. Hopefully that's still okay. But yeah, a lot of people have been taken to the Pikmin Bloom content, and I thought, I gotta do a live stream right now where everybody wants to join in, and let's see if we can get some friends all around the world. Tyler says, you found me through the Pikmin series. I'm glad basically, yeah, Pikmin has drawn so many people in. Some folks have said there's hardly anyone on YouTube or just like streaming in general that are covering this game, and I don't know why. It's a cool game. I like it. You know, maybe on the surface it doesn't look as in-depth as other games can be, but the more you level up, the more you unlock, the more things there is to do. For example, if I look around my neighborhood, I've grown some flowers. But not just that, we've got like mushrooms in the neighborhood. This is a huge mushroom right here. I haven't done any challenges yet today because I wonder if we can bring friends in from our friends list to take on these challenges with us. And I don't know, that sounds like what is it, the remote raiding from Pokemon Go. So I'm going to wait and see if we can do that. I'm also going to use my detector to see what other knickknacks are in the neighborhood we can pick up. There's also a small mushroom over there too, small gray mushroom, so we'll tackle that. Alright, so what we're going to do, I think, again, I don't know how adding friends works just yet. I'm sure it's just a matter of typing the code. But I'm going to ask you folks to, if you want to add me, I will put my code on screen. We did have it up there just earlier at the stream there by accident. Whoa, that's loud. Okay, I'm going to put my code on screen. If you want to add me, just what I would say is to help spread all the friendship around the world, put your name, your Pikmin, I'm going to say Pokemon a bunch. I've done it in the video so far. Put your Pikmin player name in the chat and drop your friend code in the chat. I don't know, is that asking too much? Like maybe you don't want to share it with everybody? How about this? Type Bloom with your player name, and if you feel comfortable, put your friend code in the chat as well. Then that way more people can add. If you don't want to put your friend code, that's fine. Just make sure you put the word Bloom so I know that you're requesting a friend confirmation. Alright, I think that makes about the most sense that we can with this here. Let's go ahead. I'm just going to put my nice map on screen again. And I'm going to put, right down here, my friend code. Start adding me in. Now, I will say, I do intend to, as another little bonus to channel members who are sponsoring the channel and helping to support that way, I'm going to prioritize members to have friend spots. So if it comes down to my friend list is full, a new member joins the channel and they want to friend up with me, then I will have to take someone out who is not a member. But I don't know how many friends we are limited to in this yet. We'll find out. Let's see. I wonder how it shows friend requests come in. Okay, so I'm going to start scrolling on through. Let me scroll back a little bit. I want to get caught up on what people have said. Fruitless Gardener saying, big thanks for making Pikmin Bloom content. You're welcome. I'm glad people are enjoying it. I just started it on a whim. I'm like, let's just, you know, if I'm going to play a new game and I have the means to record with my phone through Pokemon Go, let's just try Pikmin Bloom. And it took me by surprise how fun the game is, you know. And I'm playing it in conjunction with Pokemon Go. Like, I'll be walking up my street. You see, okay, look at all the walking I've done. This is basically just me. I think there have been maybe a couple instances where I've seen non-me flowers popping in. But essentially, I walk a certain path to hatch my Pokemon Go eggs, and I thought I might as well plant flowers as I do, so I'm playing both games at the same time. Alright, so let's see here. Orin says, you couldn't do a dark raid, so you make some friends to invade the Pikmin equivalent of the mushroom. So that's another question, like I said. I wonder if I can bring friends in. Before I test this, I want to have people on the friends list. Fruitless Gardener says, you don't seem to be able to have more than 3 friends. So I'm wondering if there is some sort of a limit. Let me go right over here to... I do have a dot. Look at that. I got 14 requests already coming in. Alright, where did I drop the name or drop the request for that? Orin hasn't unlocked mushrooms yet. Let me just go right over to here. I must have a few. Yeah, I got 16 incoming friend requests. Awesome stuff. I don't know what we're limited to, though. So we got a lot of folks. Let me just see who has dropped their names. So, again, I'm looking for Bloom and your player name, just so I can confirm that's not what you're planning to add me in here. Fruitless Gardener says, you seem to be the only player here on Hawaii. Interesting. So you got free reign of the entire place. That's kind of like me in my little neighborhood here. Let's see. Muse Roblox is not as big as Pokemon, so not as much content, but that's good for me. Exactly. Like hardly anyone's doing this, so that's why I got so many people coming and checking out the channel. Let's see. Pokemon Go was slow at the start. Yes, that's true, Moonstone. But for the future of this game, you know, you're hopeful for the future of this game, seeing what happened with Pokemon Go. And that's, I was talking to my nephew about that. When Pokemon Go first started, not a lot was going on. You know, Pidgey, Rattata, Weedle, everywhere. But they've added more events, more features, this and that along the way. Like, we didn't even have friends at the start of Pokemon Go. So that was added later on. So there's so much potential for Pikmin Bloom to just blossom. I'm still waiting for burrowing Snagrets to show up. I wonder, are they going to do a thing where after like a month of people playing this, like, oh, it's such a fun, happy game. We're just going around planting flowers. Oh, look, we're bringing back some nectar, this and that. And then suddenly, Niantic's going to be like, all right, now the Bulborbs come. And then they just start trampling over all of our squads. That would be kind of cool, but scary. Let's see. Muse Roblox says, purple Pikmin count as 5 Pikmin if you didn't know. You are that's right. Like, I think in the main game they had the strength of 10, but in this they do have the strength of 5. So if you need 6 Pikmin to carry one or carry an item, a purple Pikmin can help plus 1 more. But that is a good piece of strategy there. Orin is from Honolulu, Hawaii, and you see flowers from other people. Interesting. Let's see. We got Darkwing 007. The first name I see. Or wait, I don't see the Bloom though. I do see Bloom for AUI Locks. Let's see where you might happen to be. Right there. Except I almost hit delete by accident. Now, again, I don't know exactly what the friendship thing does, like what it unlocks for us, but we will check that out throughout tonight's live stream. We've got Ulta. Did I see you down there towards the start as well? I'm getting some lag on my phone. Bear with me here. Okay, we gotta get Devon with a 3 in there. I'm sure I'll be adding just like non-stop adding people right there, except Boom, we got 3 of you so far. We got Fruitless from Fruitless Gardener. Whereabouts might you happen to be? If the lag continues to, I will probably just do a quick little restart. I don't see Fruitless here yet, unless I scrolled past you. But I'll reload the friend request at some point too. Let's see what else. Joey Long has dropped the friend code. My chat just jumped around there. I lost it. Where'd it go? Oh, I'm so far behind now. Where is it? Joey Long, right there. Okay. You're not afraid for anyone to add you. That's good. I mean, like, I'm sure there's no problems adding people, but in case people are reluctant, that's totally fine. We have, is that Landcat, I think? Let's see here. Right there. Accept. Let's see if we can max out my friends list. Who knows? So this shows when, okay, when the request came in, it shows the time. I gotcha. Alright, Lanka, we gotta get Nemo26. Essentially, I'll be adding just as many people as we can until possibly we max out or something. But then we'll see what we can do. I'm hoping I can bring people into these challenges. Okay, where else are we at? We got Restless. Let's find you. I just saw Fruitless at the top, I believe, there too. Restless, we'll accept. Fruitless has now come in. We'll accept that. Where else? We got Darkwing 007. I was gonna say, I'm sure I saw that. Now, is that a reference to Darkwing Duck? I question, because if so, that is awesome. Big fan of Darkwing Duck ever since I was a kid. Magikarp fan 777. Let's find here. Now, since this is our first Pikmin Bloom stream, I'm not going to say, like, no spamming, whatever. If I do happen to, accidentally skip by your name in the chat, just post it in again there, and I'll try to add you in. But just give me a few minutes to get through all of these thus far requests. We got Lily Master. We have next Capsule Sword 30. So I'm pretty sure everybody who has sent requests is probably saying in the chat. It's probably I'm probably just like wasting time, but I want to make sure we get everybody. Let's see. So AUI Lock says, unfortunately, Niantic allowed 400 friends across all games. I wouldn't say that's unfortunate, at least at this point, because that means I can just add everybody and not worry about running out of space. So that's kind of a bonus in our for our stream here tonight. Let's see. We have Leo App, I believe. Do we see you in our list here? Right there. Except we gotta see if Water Lily is in the chat as well. We have Patrick GH3. Look, I can't keep up with all this. This is what I like, though. Oh, there's Patrick right there. Okay. Where else do we have? So limited to 400, of course. Yeah. Okay, so Fruitless, I think we fixed that now. Me and you, I think, have been friended up. Let's see. Friend request sent by Darkwing. The Bulborbs. The Bulborbs are going to be insane if and when they show up. I feel like they're going to be maybe part of these challenges, because at any point, Niantic can update these challenge things, right? Did we get Nemo 26 yet? I don't think. Or did we? I might have already. This is how far behind I am. Let's see. Unknown Spike says, where was it? It's interesting for Pikmin, but you don't have the time to play it. That's understandable. It is, like, it could take quite a little bit of time sink. Okay, we got Guicus added in. Oh, Goldilocks. That's right. AU is the elemental symbol. Nice. Who Nick says, you saw a guy take down mushrooms on his own. Yeah, that was me. Did you watch my video? I mean, I'm sure many people have done it. But, okay, we got, and Leo saying, try to double tap the whistle. I've tried that, and I see what happens. I'll show that on the stream, but I'm not sure what it does exactly. But we'll try to figure that out along the way. All right, who else? We got Minty Cupid. I see Bloom. Wait, I saw Minty Cupid earlier. Accept. There we go. All right, who else we got in here? So Fruitless, you say you are limited to only 3? That's weird. I wonder what the deal is there. There might be some sort of maybe parental locks or something like that. I don't know. This is all still new to me, so we'll try to maybe figure stuff out as we go. I have Pam Sue 12 in the chat as well. We've got... So we can send postcards to friends, says Hunix. Reference to Darkwing indeed. What is it? When there's trouble, you can call DW. So we can send postcards through this. We got Sasquatch has dropped as well. Mommy Player. That almost sounds like Mama Plier. Markiplier's mother. Or has sent a postcard. Alright, we have... I keep scrolling down just enough for the chat to jump all the way, and I lose track of where I'm at. So it says it does auto-friend Niantic friends? Okay. I see. We have Aaronek. There we go. And if you see your name on screen, I'm going past it again. Just feel free to drop it again. So we'll hold off on any like spam timing out, unless it's like non-stop spam. Okay, we got PGY right there. This is gonna be crazy. I got to sort through all this. Goldilocks has 26 Pikmin friends. If people use the same email to sign in they used in Pokemon Go, they should automatically friend up. Okay, I must have signed in differently then, because I didn't have that happen. Did my lab coat come in yet? It did not, unfortunately. I don't know if it's ever going to come in, but... The Dynamite Kid, I believe, has now sent a request. TDK. Nathan Fillion is awesome, I must say. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then you might not know what I'm talking about. Anyway, let's see. It is midnight, says Leo, where you are at. It is currently, for me, 8:23 p.m. Double tap swaps out your team with those in standby. Long press the whistle to line them all back up. Oh, okay, thank you, Goldilocks. I knew there was some sort of thing because I double tapped and like my team ran out and a new team came in. And I was thinking, how does it choose who comes in? Fo1 says you accidentally sent 2 Pikmin to a big mushroom. They pulled it off, but it did take a few hours. Well, in my last video, we started taking challenges on, and I sent a full team of 11, I think I was at, to these large mushrooms, and they took nearly a full hour, so I know what you're talking about. Naming the first Pikmin, Purple Pikmin, says Dev, after me, since I love the color. Awesome, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I see Black Widow has dropped the name as well. And what else? So what does growing a big flower do, asks Swayze Rhino. From what I've seen, it basically will produce a giant fruit that will give you lots of nectar. And if you produce a giant flower that has, say, pansy petals, which I've unlocked thus far, it's a unique kind of thing where you don't get just standard nectar, you get pansy nectar, I guess. You feed that to a Pikmin, they will produce pansy petals, which you can then plant. And if you plant pansy petals all around a sprout, the giant flower it turns into will be a pansy, provide more of that rare fruit, and the cycle continues. Alright, I have lost track of where we are at. Muse Roblox says, you double tap when all your Pikmin lose their flowers. That's actually a good idea. I hadn't considered that. I've been manually picking through who to add in and who to take out. Let's see. Unknown Spike says, I need more moderators. Not just yet. Nothing's out of control. Bloom with Moonstone. I think I already added Moonstone, if I'm not mistaken. I'm getting caught up in the chat myself. Okay, Bloom Matiasum 32. I probably said that super wrong. Where are you at? Right there? Okay, just remember, if you want to like put the word Bloom at the start, that's going to be easier for me to pick out where you're at. Fruitless says, I think you're limited to 400 on that email address, so you couldn't have Pikmin Bloom friends because the Go friends list is full. Okay. I see. Okay, so let's just back out for a sec. Let's see what's going on here. We can check people's progress. I guess right there. Is this Postcard? Yes, okay. So this Postcard gets added to the ones we already had from locally. Oh wait, I can send a postcard to you. Okay, with no offense, I'm not going to do it just yet. I want to wait and see exactly what's making sense here. I'm going to back out of this for a second. I think we still have lag happening. Yeah, I'm going to take just... Oh, wait a minute. Okay. No, I wonder, are these your Pikmin that sent the postcards? So let's see. Let's tap on Divon here. We get a postcard. Awesome. From the Elkin Trails. So we can't click on it and see. Look, Darkwing has sent in a postcard. We got Magikarp Fan. Okay, so right now, did that just show like the Luigi Pikmin? Did it just like glow for a second? Watercress Farm Scene 2. It's too bad we can't like tap it to see what that, you know, more pictures of that or like zoom in on the picture. But, okay, so we're getting postcards. Here's what's going on so far. So we got from Nemo26 the Pebble Fountain. It doesn't show like the location where it's from. I mean, I guess we can check that once we go to our postcards. Okay. Postcard from Landcat, Southwood Park, Hamilton Street, Parkersburg. We got so many of these postcards to claim up. What the heck? We're going to be doing this all night. Outdoor fitness equipment from Darkwing 007. You got flying Pikmin? Nice. Don't tell me what level that's at to unlock flying Pikmin. You can tell the chat if you guys don't mind spoilers. I want to be surprised when it happens. But I don't think I'm too far away. I just unlocked White's, the last level up I did. We've got from Sten Hjarta. I'm not sure if I pronounced that. From Leo App. Thank you very much, everybody, for sending these postcards. Fruitless has sent this, I believe, from, you say... Was this from Hawaii, I think you were saying? I'm not sure. Either way, the Salon Archway from Fruitless. Thank you. I've got so many of these more to claim up. Oh boy. This is fun. From TDK, the Steel Sculpture. Oh, that was a challenge. You did a mushroom challenge there. Nice. I think it showed a nice 1-star rating, which I've been getting myself, too. Alright, another challenge from the Erie Eastside YMCA from Capsule Sword 30. You got some purples there. Do the purples do more damage, I wonder? I would hope so, but then again, they don't seem any slower than the other Pikmin. And slowness was what they were claimed to have in comparison to the other Pikmin. So from the East Rome Action Park from Sea Squatch. Okay, I think we're caught up on these for now. Oh, the lag is gone, too. I've noticed that. It'll just suddenly stop lagging for some reason. Alright, we got 24 more. We got 24 friends, 16 more requests coming in. I'm going to start going upwards in the chat. Let me try to get caught up here. Foe1 says you still need the rock Pikmin. Me too. I haven't got that just yet. Aura wants to know the flying level. So the boss man I see with Bloom. So here's where the lag happens, I see. Okay, the boss man is here. Now I wonder if you send a postcard, does it remove it from your inventory? I'm assuming it would, but I will check that out as we go. Moonstone had to restart the game. I gotcha. It did get bad. So it seems like it's lagging more in the friends list than the main screen. So we'll try to work with this. What else? Muse Roblox says, when people send a postcard, their Pikmin will take it to you. So we might see a flying Pikmin bring one in. Now, does the Pikmin go back? I would hope so. Let's see. Has anyone gotten something? Foe1 says. Even rarer than the pansy. I know there's tulips in the shop, but you can get them in-game. You might be able to, because I've gotten the pansy petals from fruit we've gotten from mushrooms. So it's potentially possible you can get tulip petals from these as well, maybe the higher levels. Let's see. Oren says, send me back a postcard. You want to see what it's like? I'll definitely be sending out a bunch of postcards tonight. Let's see. Nick says, your giant flowers just die. Well, that's encouragement to keep walking and bring them back again the next day. Foxel says, just sent me a postcard from in the colds of Canada. Even colder than where I'm at. My part of the country gets pretty cold in winter, pretty hot in summer. But overall, it's not too bad, I guess. Neo Nate says, if you grow giant flowers, you can get flower coins. Maybe, I don't know. I do know there's standard coins you can get just by planting the little flowers as you walk. But, I don't know about getting flower coins yet. Okay, let me scroll back down here. Where are we at? Where have I missed out on? Tyler Dawson asking, how do you get postcards? They can randomly, like if you send Pikmin on an expedition to pick up an item, they randomly might bring a postcard back as well. Or you get one by completing a challenge by taking down some of the mushrooms. Either one can provide you a postcard. And Foxel says, if you send a postcard, does it remove it from your inventory? Joey says, you still have the postcard you sent, so you must keep it, I guess. You can also delete postcards from your inventory anytime you want, I saw. And yes, as Oren says, you have a chance to get postcards from an expedition. Let's see. Foxel says, it's kind of fun to trade postcards with people in the Pikmin Bloom Discord. I gotcha. Foxel, you got one from Germany. And yes, if you guys want to drop your friend codes in the chat while we're doing this, you're welcome to do so. Just a reminder, too, if I've got more requests coming in, type Bloom and your player name in the chat, and I'll go through again and try to catch up on who I've missed out on thus far. Alright, let's see, what else am I missing? Leo says, the damage to the mushrooms is depending on the color of the Pikmin. If the color of the mushroom and red Pikmin, or sorry, the color of the mushroom matches the Pikmin you send, you will do more damage. Gotcha. I'm going to try that out then. I don't have any gray Pikmin. Maybe that's why they have gray mushrooms. Rock Pikmin can do the best on those. Alright. And Nick's saying, no spoilers. I mean, as much as I'm spoiling by showing what I get for my level ups, I guess. Star Guider, I see. I'm going to back up for a second, make sure we have update info. Star Guider with the Bloom. We are adding you in. Fruitless Gardener. Sorry, Foxel says to Fruitless Gardener, you get 1 coin per 500 flowers. Is that it? I haven't paid much attention. With a maximum of 30, I'm assuming, per day. I gotcha. So, Neonates YT. Accept. We've got you in here. I think I'm currently caught up. Okay, so right now, I'm going to back out just for a moment. We'll claim up some more postcards in a little bit. I'm going to show you what I tend to do to try to, like, what I'm doing in the game is trying to max out my, what is it here? My Decor Pikmin. I'm a novice Decor collector. I've got a decent amount. I've got one restaurant, one from the cafe. Look at that. I called him Coco. None from the sweet shop yet. So I still have quite a ways to go to get all of these Decor Pikmin picked up. So what I'm doing is, whenever I get a seedling, it does show you the symbol of what location they come from. I'm currently growing a blue seedling from a restaurant, that is, and this red seedling is from clothing store. I'm not sure how Hallmark Cards counts as a clothing store. Either way, it is going to be a clothing Decor Pikmin once it max friends up. So I'm prioritizing stuff like that. I've got a purple Pikmin here that's going to be from a restaurant as well. And in my collection of Pikmin, let's go to my full Pikmin list here. We got more postcards coming in. Awesome stuff. So right here, let me show you. I've got a red Pikmin here that I favorited from a seedling, and this is from the Mini Mart. So as soon as the seedling, gets plucked out, I know that's a Pikmin I want to work on building friendship levels with. So I can try to maximize as many Decor Pikmin as I can get. So what I'm going to do right now, just take a moment, go to my map. I'm going to fire off the detector. I saved this for the whole day too. 4 items. Let's go to, I see a lemon right down there. Let's go to my expeditions. And let's just start off with this lemon. So we're going to go to the expedition. I can send up to 12 Pikmin. I do have a favorite on this white Pikmin, for example. My 2 white Pikmin are both from the same kind of location, so I'm not going to focus on both of them to friend up, because I want to try to get one of each. This red Pikmin needs, that's the one we were just looking at, I believe. And I continue scrolling through. Now, there's probably a better way to sort through and pick who you're looking for, but I think those are the only 2 I'm working on right now. So at this point, I'm going to send Pikmin that do not yet have their Decor. I'm just going based on the oldest to the newest. So 12, we'll send all them off. And that won't take them too long to come back. And every expedition you send them on will boost their friend level. Also, feeding them nectar will do that, but I usually wait till the end of the day before I do that. Okay, so off they go. And again, I love watching them just as they go. We're going to back out just to make things more focused on our stream today. We got 37 people watching, 38 people watching. Everyone, feel free to smash down that like button if you want to show your support. Also, if you want to follow the channel, you can subscribe. Feel free to hit the bell button to get notifications when new stuff's happening here on the channel. And if you want to follow me on other social media, I believe I've got links in the description here for my Instagram and Twitter, so feel free to follow me on those. And if you want to join the channel as a member, you're welcome to do that as well. Can we nickname friends in this, I wonder? Anyway, you can click the join button, see what perks are available if you want to join as a channel sponsor, channel member, help support me and my adventures. Alright, so, why did I click that? Alright, I want to go to expeditions. They are finished. Let's claim this item. And we got a bunch more postcards to claim as well. So this is going to boost up. Oh, we got ourselves our own postcard, too, from the Carlton community. That is tagged as a spot, isn't it? That gazebo. Nothing's showing up there right now in either Pikmin Bloom or Pokemon Go. Either way, that might be something. Grab that one. We will grab from Mommy Player right here. I'm going to have to go back and read this whole chat, too, because I can't... There we go. I can't keep up with the chat and what's happening here. There's so much happening. Mommy Player, the Grace Labyrinth. I like mazes. Is that a really fun maze to go through? I hope. We got Goldilocks. So another reminder, if you guys want to drop your friend codes in the chat to exchange amongst each other, you are welcome to do that for sure. All right, I think, didn't we get a second, or another postcard from Goldilocks? We got Pitcher Practice Field. All right, we got from Nemo26. I shouldn't breeze through these so fast, because you guys handpicked which postcard you want to send to me. We gotta give it its fair time on the channel here. San Isidro Park Horseshoe. I think that's like a horseshoe game from Nemo26. Hello, Newman. That's our stamp Pikmin. We got a postcard from Moonstone 2713, the Manatee Football Player. This was a challenge, I see. You got yourself a nice 1-star rating on that challenge. Congratulations. We have Guicus sending us a postcard from the Igreja IEJEM. I'm not sure if you would say that or pronounce it or just spell it out. That is from Guicus. Thank you very much. I'm assuming at some point we'll be able to send like items maybe with these. Maybe. How did you get that shot? What the? From the Belk Fountain, Irenek has got a nice close-up of a purple Pikmin. I love that. My favorite color, of course, as I've said. Okay, we're caught up right now. Let me now go back to the friends requests. We'll add more people. We've got 20 more requests coming in. I can't keep up. This is awesome, though. I like this. So, again, just drop your name, your player name in the chat with... my own streaming program is behind. Am I doing too much? Okay. I might want to restart, actually, the phone. Not the phone, the game. But anyway, let me just do that right now, just to make sure things are up to speed here. Just shut that down for a moment. So just drop your player name with the word Bloom in your comment as well, so I can make sure that who wants to be added in is being added in. I hope my streaming thing is working okay. Can I see it here? It seems to be fine. Now, maybe just had to do a quick restart there. Yeah, we're at the 1-to-1 now. Okay, so there's no delay. Okay, let's go back to adding my friends. We have Mr. Spyro. Again, I'm going to start from the bottom of the list and move up, so hopefully I won't be missing out too many people. Let's go find Mr. Spyro. Well, I do see Aetherius has said so as well, has dropped their name. So we'll add you. Let's go find Mr. Spyro in our list. Right there, Mr. Spyro it is. Okay, let me actually go back from here. Foxel says $5 tier access, or $5 member access. You can get videos early. I've done that for a few of the Pokemon Go ones. I'm probably going to do some for the Pikmin ones as well eventually. We have Fotherin, says Bloom as well. You might be towards the bottom. There you are. I was going to say, you might be towards the bottom of the list because I think you've been in our stream for quite a bit. We got 46 people here. This is the biggest this channel has ever seen. That's crazy. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out, though. By the way, it's awesome. The gameplay... Yeah, so Nemo there, I just now read, the gameplay footage is lagging. I've never seen that happen with this setup I have. That is weird. Let's see where we're at. Oren has dropped a friend code. Bloom, we have Court for Courtney. Isn't it funny when a game is new, you can choose, like, usually you wouldn't be able to get, like, a short name like that. Like, you know, I was surprised that I got Professor Chaz when I did, but that's why I wanted to do day one coverage. Bloom for Kevy27. You know, I'll probably just accept everyone off screen once we're done anyways, so don't feel too bad if we miss out. Foxel says, Chaz will be remembered in Pikmin Bloom history as the first Pikmin Bloom tuber, and you will make sure of that. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Alright, have I missed anything? I'm sure I've missed everything else. Fruitless Gardener says you haven't played much Pokemon Go since you got into Bloom. I can agree with that, mostly because I wanted to get a bunch of recording footage for the videos here. So, Fo1, you're nicknaming them things like restaurant and mini market. Makes sense, understandable. I like trying to throw more unique names their way. And Leo says the Decor Pikmin also do more damage to the mushrooms. Okay, let me scroll back down. Have I missed out on more? We got Wyatt 503. Accept. Captain Olimar, or Captio Olimar. Gotcha there. That one gamer. Gotcha. So basically, everyone who has sent requests, I'm just adding them all in. You know, I feel like I'm just going to go ahead. I'm sure some people might have been missed, passed over. I'm going to add everybody. In fact, I got to do it from the top here to keep things going. Mr. Quack, we've got Kirby Star. We got JTD Ahaka. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. We got Orange TS. We got Cobweb. We got Red Ice. We got R Rich. Big Too Sweet. Thank you, everybody, for sending these friend requests. We got Seven Eiler, or probably a way to say Tyler. Honey, Remple. We got Ninjo is Sussy. I'm watching you, Ninjo. We got 8L5. We got Gwendolyn. Okay. We now have Merciless Chibi. We've added you as well. So I'm caught up on all the requests thus far. So, again, I don't know how much it maxes out. I think someone said 400 is the max, though. So, if we get close to that, I will have to start picking and choosing. But we're good for the time being. The gameplay is lagging again. How is this... How is my computer unable to keep up with this? I'm going to actually... Let me try something. I can change... Just one sec. I might have too much processing going through. Oops, not that. Take this down for a second. Let me go to my settings here on my streaming thingy. So the bitrate, I might need to turn that down a little bit. Let's go to... Oren wants to see a postcard. Tell you what, we'll use you as our guinea pig, Oren, if you're okay with that. And what was your player name again? So Oren, just let me know your player name, and I'll send you our first postcard here on the stream. And Sailor Pika, you'll send a friend request later. Sounds good. As I say, members of the channel will get priority if we do have like a limited space issue coming up. And Sailor Pika has been, I think you've been our longest member, so you will definitely get priority for being one of our friends here in Pikmin Bloom. But right now, let us go and send another expedition off. Let's grab this lemon. You're not that far away. Again, send up to 12 Pikmin. Let's send the white. Let's send this red one here. And... I'm trying to think which... I think I've only got 2 different types of purple Pikmin with... 2 differing locations. So, failing that, let's just keep building up our friend levels with some of these lesser ones. I shouldn't say lesser. That sounds mean. And Pierce, you still actually need a bit more of your heart, so we're going to send you off. Pierce was one of our huge lemon. We got some more postcards coming on in as well. So anyone want their gift yet? Not just yet. Mr. Spyro, they just pushed your Pikmin out of the way. What the? So we got the postcard from the Baker's Opera House from Mr. Spyro. Awesome. Thank you very much. Look at that picture, too. Sweet. Okay, we gotta grab another couple of postcards. We got Cobweb 3 has sent us a postcard indeed. Is it still lagging? Ah! Where is my screen? One sec. Let's adjust my settings once again here. I don't know if this is gonna really help at all. Oh, this is just the image quality anyway. That might be slowing it down a bit. Let's just go with 2 megabits. We'll just have to live with it. So we're pretty close here, pretty time-wise. So this is from the St. David's Church on Orchard Street, wherever that happens to be. snag that postcard. Thank you very much. We got Mr. Quackers. All these postcards. It's wild. What is this? The Sunglass Menagerie Dino. That's cool. From Mr. Quackers. I like that. 3rd Avenue, Stone Harbor. That neat dino. I was gonna say, I wish we had cool stuff like that around my area. We do have some landmarks, but we don't got no dinosaurs. Leo app has sent from Varberg's Sparbank. I almost thought I said Varburgers. You've got a bunch of red Pikmin hanging out there. I do like, too, that it'll show what Pikmin were either in the expedition or the challenge. The Houghton Lake Overlook from Kevy27. That's a good view. I like that. Nice. That looks almost like the ocean, but it said we got us lake. And Foxel has become a lab aide on the channel, another sponsor, another member. Thank you very much. I appreciate that greatly. And I'll be sure to figure out which your player name is and give you, again, priority of the little faces here. I got to keep an eye on my own streaming, too, to make sure we're caught up. So I can join. I don't think I can bring people with me is the thing, though. Alright, so we'll hold off on that for the time being. We will do that test, though. I mean, okay, no. We won't, because this mushroom will take like an hour to take down. I mean, I guess I could start it. Well, let's hold off on that for just a moment. I might take that gray mushroom down first, but let's go to our expeditions. Let's go for this red seedling. Now, see this here? It's got the location shows a dot. Wait. The location shows like a dot instead of a location symbol. I don't know what that's working on here. Alright. Lag issue. Give it a few moments. Let's see. Oren says it's... Oh, so Magikarp fan. Okay, so I'll send you a postcard once I get in here. It's weird. The lag is happening at different times. Yes, Who Nix says that. This is crazy. Okay. Oh, as Fo1 says, 2 of your Pikmin duoed a large mushroom. So I might... So we'll see him bring something back like a bottle cap like thing. All right. Still lagging behind. So I have to pace myself a little bit. Now, since that one is going for its decor item, I'm going to send my white Pikmin off with one more to pick up this yellow seedling. Why is this lag so bad? Can I put this screen up in front to change that, maybe? Not quite. Okay, let's go to Expedition. Well, restarting didn't seem to fix the problem. I don't know what's going on. Okay, white Pikmin, and who else needs their decor item? This guy's gone off for it. That one does. I'll send these 2 off. We're not too far behind at the moment. Maybe about 10 seconds, 15 seconds. I wonder what's causing this. Anyways, alright then. So we'll go back and see if we have some more friend requests coming in. I think we do. We see 2 more. We've got Pink Dolphin and another channel member. We've got Burger Sama. We are now friends. Okay, so I said I was going to send a postcard to Magikarp fan. Let's do that. Let's go to friends. Let's just type in. Can we? Magikarp fan. We'll send you... What would be the best one to send? I don't know. I got this one from King Square. I'm going to send you the single purple Pikmin postcard. Okay, select it, hit next. Is there anything I can do to adjust this? No, I can't do anything specific, so I'm just going to hit send. And I'm not sure who that is. Hi, dude. But that's been sent off to Magikarp fan. I'll send more as time goes on. We gotta claim up our rewards here. So let's get ourselves this nice yellow seedling. We've got a bunch more postcards coming in, I'm sure. I'm getting ahead of myself here. Getting ahead of the stream. Let me try this. I just minimized my streaming screen. Where are we at here? Okay, so he's back with his gift. That didn't really help. So let's see. I'm assuming it's going to be a bottle cap. It is. It's almost like a cap from like a water bottle or something. I tell you what. I have a name for this one. I feel like I know what to call this right away. Just because the hat looks reminiscent of Gilligan from Gilligan's Island. Alright, so that is Gilligan. I generally will name a Pikmin once it brings back its decor item, because, I mean, there's so many Pikmin. How are you going to keep up with all the names? So from Sorex, we have a postcard from the Chisa San Giovanni. I'm trying to pronounce that the best I can. Foxel says the cap decors used to be the roadsides in the beta. I can see that. People, like, unfortunately, kind of leads to the thought of, you know, litter and stuff. But that makes sense. I mean, honestly, I feel like if the sticker was something more noticeable, I would like them more, but the stickers are kind of just little things. So I'm not a big fan of those as far as decor goes. But we got from the Hand of God, from Pikmin 025. Right there. So actually, before I claim any more of those, let's go back to my expeditions. We've claimed all the items. I'm going to try sending off yellow Pikmin to this large mushroom. So let's hit the old join button. Let's sort by yellows, or select just yellows. So who are our best friends? We've got Ladybud, we've got Honeycomb, Ramsey, and another one that's best friended up with us, but I already have the scissors, Pierce. So I can send up to 12. These guys got stickers. Should I send... So, does anybody know? Is it more power if they match the color, regardless of friend level, or does their friend level have to be higher? I'm just going to go ahead and send... Well, we can actually test that. Hang on. So, take out one of our best friend ones. That's 20 power. You can see the number going up in the top here. Oh, we are 1-to-1 here. Okay, good. So there's not lag happening. So, okay, we've tested this. We got all of our best. So that will add 10 more. But let's see if we can add, let's say, Luigi. That's 11. So we definitely want to go, once we have our best yellows, go with, we got Luigi, we got Clovis, Crew Cut, Seafarer, Capper. Oh wait, that's it. So we're going to send some yellows and blues. 209 attack power. I'm just going to let them do what they're going to do. We might not have this done by the end of the stream, but that's in progress. Now let's also send stuff off to the gray mushroom. Okay, so of course we don't have any matching colors, so let's just go with who our strongest are. That's going to be, we got Rockin', we got Snips, Lucky, we got Newman, Capper, Ketchum, Gilligan, our newly friended up Gilligan, Coco. Don't go away. Okay, so that's the best we have as far as... Well, we still got, like, not favorites, but we got this red Pikmin, this, and this. They all have their stickers. Alright, off they go. Okay, so while they're working away on that stuff, I'll just leave this on screen. This shouldn't take too long. Let me get caught up on the chat. I've been missing out on the chat like crazy here. Sailor Pika is saying, if you like the stream, feel free to hit that like button down below, show your support. If you want to subscribe to our channel, please do that as well. Hit the bell button for notifications. Hit the join button, see what you might want to start getting as a channel member. Remember, channel members will gain priority of being my friends if we do come to a limited limit, which I'm sure we will at some point. Let's see. So Foxel says the strength hierarchy. Ignoring this if the color of the mushroom does more damage. So Rock Pikmin would be the strongest. Purple followed by red, blue with no decor. Okay. So a whole breakdown of how much power each type will put in there. Yeah, look, this is already a quarter of the way down. And I don't see lag. So I just had to minimize my streaming speed. That's what was causing the problem. Let's see. So Oren says you didn't keep the postcard Pikmin or the postcard, but it looked cool. So you don't get to keep the postcard, huh? I was wondering about that because we do have a limited collection space for postcards that we pick up, and I was wondering. I guess it's just like a friendly little hide, but later they could be similar to Pokemon Go gifts, where you might get something. All right. What else is going on? Super Pikmin Gamer says color does matter and if they have decor and what state their flower is. I was wondering about the flowers, because I do know in the main series, the bud Pokemon... I did it again. The bud Pikmin are stronger than leaf, and flowers are even stronger. So having them leafed up, flowered up first, might add more power, as you're saying. Or it should, as you're saying. Okay, so friend level and decor. A badge that's not out yet. That's all we really get. I see. Beta tester's got 1,000 Pikmin slots. Not bad. Super Pikmin Gamer has around 60. Sailor Pika likes the name Gilligan. I thought that it just kind of fits, like the color of that hat, you know? Alright, and I think we're caught up thus far. I think so. So they're almost done here. We'll just let them finish up. We'll see what we get for our rewards. You think we'll get more than a 1-star? Somehow kind of doubt it, but we will see. This is only a small one. Perusia, Burger Sama, there we go. Says, it'd be cool if we could get ship parts from postcards to go visit each other. That would be interesting if they allow our characters to move around. I will say I had a Pikmin from a far distance away want to go pick up a decor item. I think it was actually Capper. And as he was walking across town, I could follow him. I could see all the other sprouts that are there and like the flowers people have planted. So that was cool. I didn't see any other mushrooms though, but I do know there were mushrooms along the way because I've seen them in the uptown area when I was up there myself earlier. Alright, anyways, what else is happening on here? Alex says you'll send a friend request. You just subscribed. Sensei. Thank you, Alex, for doing so. I'm going to be confirming everyone that we get requests from during the stream tonight, of course. Let's see. We just busted that gray mushroom. What do you got, guys? Some good stuff. Still just a 1-star. All right, until we get more Pikmin to send and, like, you know, the colors that match. Rock should be the next ones I unlock, if I'm not mistaken. And Itchy Nose again, what the? And they're coming on back with their goods. So let's just see what we got out of that. Oh wait, it's my end of day progress. Alright, let's see all the walking that we did. Just 1 second, I'm gonna see if there's any more lag happening. Where's my cursor? Where are we at here? Do a quick little double check here. Say it was a good day today. And I think things are good. Let me just check once again. Yeah, and look at the picture they want to get. I took this when I got back from my early walk in the day. We'll save that. In front of a fruit bowl. Makes sense. So I'm going to add a note off screen. That takes a while. Coming up with clever descriptions and stuff like that. So anyways, that is that. We got more friend requests coming on in. We got 2 more. Let's go ahead and confirm. We got 3 more. We got Cooper. There is Sensei Alex right there. And DK David LP. I've confirmed all of those. Let's go back and open some more postcards. So we got, first of all, we got these okay, I guess we're gonna gather a postcard first. From Nemo26, another postcard, Mission Park Fountain. Nice, with, looks like your own Bluigi has sent that over. Cool. Can you choose which Pikmin sends the postcard? Hello to Mile High Bacon. Welcome to our stream here for some Pikmin Bloom. This postcard coming from Core, the native mural. Oh, nice. It's like a stained glass almost kind of thing there. Very nice. And Edmonton. Hey, a fellow Canadian, eh? Cool. And Foxhole, yes, I am Canadian indeed, as I just told with the old 8. Garushia says, wonder if these mushrooms are warm-ups for the Bulborbs and stuff. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking as challenges get more and more intense, maybe they're going to be Bulborbs. I'm thinking we can go after a Bulblax at one point. Who knows? Falco says, you don't have a car, so you depend on your parents to take me everywhere. That's fine. So if that's how you got to get around, that's how you got to get around. Water Lily has sent, well, I'm going to grab this one first, but I see a flying Pikmin there from Chili's, from Merciless Chibi. Thank you very much for the postcard. Look at your Pikmin hanging out there. They look chilly, indeed. And we got more coming in. We got to get... There we go. So the flying Pikmin from Water Lily has brought over the Postman. Is that the Postman from the Legend of Zelda series? I don't know. Probably not. Is that actually just a guy standing there? I'm assuming it's like a sculpture, but that looks a pretty real sculpture. Thank you very much for that flying Pikmin hanging on out. Alright, let's grab this here. We're going to get some of the pansy petals. We got, well, technically pansy nectar. We got 2 of those. Grab 2 more from that one. So when I feed... Oh, wrong thing. I always click the flower. I mean this. If I was to feed this pansy nectar to some of my Pikmin, they will grow into pansy flowers, and the petals I pluck will be pansy petals, which I can then start planting around to grow my seedlings into pansy flowers, which is what I did with... It said something about challenge, didn't it? Anyway, by planting all these blue pansy petals over here, you can see... Lag. Uh-oh. Anyway, we're caught up, I think. That's how you grow the seedlings, the little sprouts, into pansy flowers. And that provided me a special plum, which gave me more blue pansy nectar. So that's how that goes. So, on this screen, I'm seeing there's lag. Are you guys still going? They're not taking too long, I guess. By the end of our stream, we should be able to see what we get from that. I'm up for that. Alright, let's back out as they still keep wailing away on that. Let's go back. We got some more requests. We got 4 more friend requests coming in from XO2112. We got Professor Tran. Hey, a fellow professor. Nice. We got Zealous11. Spark Vibes. Add everybody on up. Let's go back and open up some more postcards. I'm losing track. Where do I go to do all this stuff? Okay, from Nemo26. Postcard from Nemo26. Oh, it's okay. So it's telling me that they're back from the Splash Pad challenge. Rainbow Park Playground. Look at how colorful that is with those Pikmin in front. Nice. All right, we got. So I'm just gonna back up for a second. It keeps telling me that Pikmin are back from the challenge. Hang on. I'm gonna minimize my YouTube window as well here. See if that can catch us up. Not quite. But they keep saying Pikmin are back from the challenge. I'm trying to make sure we're as up to speed on the stream as we can be. Okay, fix the settings again just to refresh it, kind of. That looks like a refresh, I think, I hope. Okay, we are live once again. I'm going to do a thing. Let me just pop out our chat. Maybe it's the view replay. Or the live replay of the actual video that's doing this. Okay, bear with me here. We're going to open this from Alpha Domination. The giant sneaker. Look at that. Very cool. From Main Street Keen. Look how keen that red Pikmin is down there. Who would wear such a sneaker? Okay, Wyatt 503. We got a postcard from the Rivercrest Park Tennis Court. I'm assuming that says. We got a Decor Pikmin dancing around there from the roadside attraction. Thank you, Wyatt. Let's open this from Fotherin. And this one's going to be the Sarah and Littlefoot. Oh, nice. Dinosaurs. It's a challenge as well. You completed a mushroom challenge. The white Pikmin has brought us that. You've got a forest blue Decor Pikmin. That's nice. I like that. You can see like the beetle pincers on top. Okay, where am I at in the stream here? Super Pikmin Gamer named your Mario Pikmin Chris Pratt. I get it. Do you all get it? Hopefully you get it. Moonstone's going to send a postcard from a poutine restaurant. Poutine is good. Does anyone not know what poutine is? Look it up. It might look nasty, but it tastes not nasty. There's many ways to make it, of course, too. Fox says, it's already starting to get pretty cold here. It's like -2, or it felt like -2 in the midday. Ooh, that is chilly. Rusty says, something went wrong while switching your phone. You can't play Pikmin right now? Ah. Well, hopefully that gets fixed up. Oh, wait a minute. That's what. That's why they keep saying Pikmin are back. Nice. We got that. We got, look at Coco on there. We got the Gilligan, Cappy, or Capper. A lot of Pikmin doing stuff. Let's zoom back out a little bit. We got from Sensei. Another postcard coming on in from the Samuel Carpenter Park. Completed challenge of we get 1 star for that. Very nice. You had a nice purple Pikmin leading the squad, it looks like. Much approval, I'll say, from here. And Jay Swayze sending a postcard from the U.S. Post Office. Nice big old blue mailbox from the West 238th Street, Bronx. Very cool. Look at those. Interesting that red Pikmin can have yellow flowers, right? You look dizzy for a second there, dude. What are you doing? We got more friend requests coming on, and we got 3 more. Let's add everybody. Star Lord 99. Speaking of Chris Pratt, we got Vinsvept and Katniss Everdeen, or 144. All right, how is our challenge going at the mushrooms? Over halfway down. Not bad thus far. I mean, I'm sure we'll only get maybe a 1-star rating for this, but it's still working away at it. All right, let's just get back to our map view. Unless this is what causes the... Actually, we're still seeing lag. It seems to be like the transitions. I'm going to leave it on this main screen for a little bit. That might get us caught up 1-to-1 again. All right, let's see. Foxel saying, send a postcard back. User is TDK. I will send as many as I can tonight. I don't know if I have enough to send to everybody, but I'll see. Let's see. Yeah, Foxel says, the camera feed is fine, but the phone stream is very behind. It's weird. I don't know what's going on. Alright, let's get caught up once again. So, Fo1 says, if you feed Nectar to Bud Pikmin... Oh, they give you 2 petals. I see. If you give Leaf Pikmin white Nectar to bud them first, and then give them rare Nectar, you get extra petals. That's why. I was wondering, because sometimes you get 1, but other times you get 2. That is good information. In fact, let's just do that right now. Let us make sure we are as up to speed as we can be. Let's go 10 megabit. Alright, so let's actually just... I want to say test that, but let's just prove that for sure. I clicked that by accident. TDK has once again sent postcard from the post office outlet. Right there. A challenge completed. 1 star. Nice. Well done. So, can we just bring in a Leaf Pikmin as just a test, let's say? Not that I doubt you. I just want to make sure that we can see this together. Let's add, let's say, this purple. So can we single you out? Let's put you way up here. Or not. I don't like that. I bring them down somewhere, they run back into the crowd. Okay, let's double tap you. Can I move you up here? Nope. Alright, so we're going to start off with... We'll just do this. We'll give you this. So this should give us 1 petal. 1 petal right there. Okay, but now let's go to one of our buds. And if we give you this, you should give us 2 petals. Because you're already in bud stage. Can we get it? 2 petals. Alright. That does seem to be the way that works then. Thank you for the info, Fo1. Greatly appreciated. That'll help us strategize how to get our best bang for our buck as far as the petals go. Okay, Star-Lord has sent us a postcard. Let's open this one up. Is it from nowhere? No, it's from the Fogli d'Autunno. I think that might be like... What would that translate to? Autunno sounds like autumn, so... I'm assuming it's just like autumn foliage. I almost said foliage. That's not the right way. Star-Lord, thank you for the autumn foliage postcard. Let's back out a little bit. We have another postcard from... What's that name? I can't see from the flower blocking it out. from Spark Vibazizes. From Building the Future, as the Pikmin are, they're, you know, working at building up their own future. Did anyone ever see this? It's like a really sad, it's not really, I guess sad, but it was a short animation. I don't know if it was official or not, but it showed, essentially it showed the day before Olimar crash landed in Pikmin 1. And you see all these, like, the happy Pikmin just having a nice peaceful day. It was getting into the evening, however. So a bunch of the monsters from Pikmin then started attacking, like, you know, eating all the Pikmin and stuff. And there was, I think, one Pikmin remaining as this giant Bulborb was chasing up, you know, after it. And it basically, it couldn't go anywhere. It was stuck. But as it looks up to the sky, just before the Bulborb gets it, it sees Olimar crashing down. And, like, knowing how Olimar changed the whole ecosystem in the end by turning the Pikmin into, like, warriors, that's sad, but like a hopeful thing too. It's like this one Pikmin who is now getting taken out sees the savior of his species. I like that. If you don't know, like, see if you can look it up on YouTube. I don't know what it would be called, but it was a really nice, sad, scary animation, but in the end, really touching. Alright, where are we at now in the chat? Falco says the stream is only 4 seconds behind, so you're pretty sure it's fine. And Foe 1 is surrounded by the forest, so you have way too many forest Pikmin. That's what I think is cool. Like, I'm going to have so many, like, scissor hair salon Pikmin. Eventually, do you think they're going to let us send Pikmin to people? Because, let's say, like, if I don't live near a forest, which technically I don't, like, how would I ever get the forest Decor Pikmin? I think maybe someday they'll let you do, like, an exchange or something. Like, if I specifically choose to send a cafe Decor Pikmin off to, say, like, Foxel, and he brings the postcard, maybe you could then send a Pikmin back in exchange. That could be some sort of thing they can put in the future, maybe. Let's see. Foxel says, you never tried poutine. You guess you're not a true Canadian. Don't feel bad. I didn't try poutine until, like, maybe 4 or 5 years ago, I think it was. Like, the whole rest of my life, I just never tried it. When I did, I finally realized this is awesome. But, yeah, I wasn't that up to speed with, you know, my fellow Canadians. So they're still whittling away at this. That's not that bad, actually. So, yeah, the yellow color matching, it must be a thing. Let's see. Courtney says it was -6 where you're at this morning. Oh, that's chilly. Starlord says you're late. You're in Italy, but you sent a friend request. I did confirm that. Thank you for the postcard also. We got all these postcards coming in. What level do I unlock mushrooms at? Super Pikmin Gamer says 15. So I believe, what was it, level 10? What is it? Level 6 unlocks the expeditions, I think someone said. Level 10 is the mushrooms. Now, I don't know further what levels will unlock other things, but we will see as time goes on. Let's see. Foxel says, don't feed colored nectar to leaf Pikmin because it automatically flowers them and gives them only one petal. So that's what we were talking about earlier. So thank you for confirmation on that as well. So I can, okay, if you double tap a Pikmin, you can feed just the one. Okay, so let's go here to this bud. And, okay, so they don't all rush it. That is good to know. So, okay, now my question is, if I feed a special nectar to a Pikmin that's already flowered, does that give us 2 still? It does not. Okay, so from the looks of it, you want to make sure to bud your Pikmin with standard nectar and then use the special nectar to get double the petals. Again, I'm trying to, like, learn the best ways to make use of this the stuff in the game here. So we got 5 new friend requests. Let's add everybody in. We got Reed Avery 7. We'll add you. We got Blanket Gremlin. Sounds nasty. The Blanket Gremlin is here, though. We got Maro Sifo. We're going to add Sly Fox, 10,090, and DJ. After all those longer names, DJ, a nice, short, simple one right there. Okay, so let's go back out. I'm sure we probably have some more postcards coming in. Still lag happening. It's going to do a little refresh here. It's too bad there's not a specific M-bit, megabit that I can just choose to make this all work, right? So we got Katniss 144 right there from the Signal Hill Park in Omaha. Look at that. You got your own Luigi too. So if anybody's wondering how to get a Mario Hat Blue Pikmin, you have to just connect your Nintendo account with your Pikmin account, and that's a huge seedling that they give you from near Nintendo, it says, as a location. Zoom out a little bit. Okay, let's get back on the chat here. I see a lot of good info being shared back and forth. Very useful, very helpful. Autumn leaves in Italian. I was right. I somehow was able to translate that. Foxhole says, the end of the day music is a remix of the End Expedition from Hey Pikmin. So what is Hey Pikmin? Because I never heard of it. Or maybe I did, but I just forgot about it. Oh, look at that. Just in time to see one of them big mushrooms break. Let's leave this on screen as they complete this. I'm going to get, like, no rating for this, am I? I think you get at least 1 star from what I've seen. Let's see. So Star-Lord says you're from Italy, so all your postcards will be places in Italian. I'll do my best to understand them, but I mean, the picture speaks 1,000 words, right? That's very cool. And Super Pikmin Gamer saying that video, yeah, it's like kind of bittersweet. It was sad, but it still is cool. Like, it's like you see the hope of their, because you know what Olimar does to save them. Like, and what's funny is he didn't intend to do that. He just saw, like, I don't think anyway. He saw the Pikmin as a means to help him escape, because he was gonna die if he didn't leave the planet in 30 days. But in using them to help him, he helped them save themselves, and that I like as a theme. Very cool. And then Foe says, and then the Pikmin killed every other species. Well, fortunately, as we see from Pikmin 3, that's not true, because the Bulborbs are still around. But they definitely, the Pikmin found a way to defend themselves, and I like that. We got a 1-star, but 5,700 points. What do we get? Probably only 1 item. I'm thinking, oh, someone friended up. Okay, we got a special lemon and another postcard for the challenge. Okay, I'll claim that in just a moment. I'm losing track of our chat here. Let me scroll right down to the bottom here and see where we are at. Foxel says, maybe next stream I can try using Skirkby. I'm assuming that's like screen copy, maybe? For streaming the Android screen. Maybe. If it's better than this visor, that might be an option indeed. Foxel says, on the life log, if I add a photo and set the location to somewhere, it'll spawn an expedition? Really? Let me go to my life log. Now, do I have to do it when it's showing me the recap? Because I did choose this photo. No, it says set the location. I can go into like the note mode. I can't just save as I gotta leave a note. I'll try that later. I should try it now, just so we can see this together. What do I want to say? I can probably change the note later, I'm assuming, but let's just say my Pikmin returning from, what was that? That was a standard, no, that was just from walking around. One of our, whoops. I can't spell. One of our journeys with all sorts of goodies. Oops. As seen in front of a bowl, or no, sorry, it was a basket actually, a basket of fruit. I was going to take note that the fruit is actually fake, but don't tell them that. I cannot spell. I never had this much trouble typing on the old phone. I don't know what the deal is. Alright, so anyway, let's go ahead and save that. Let's back out. Now, does that spawn? Maybe not right away, but we'll wait a little bit. Alright. Are we up to speed? Close to it. Let's go ahead and confirm a couple more friends that have come on in. I see Sutu Gamer and Matrix 69. You have now been confirmed in as well. Alright, where else are we at here? Sailor Pika is reminding everybody, if you want to drop your friend codes, feel free to go right ahead and do so. If you want to exchange friends from all over the world. Hopefully. I mean, we've gotten some people from, like, Europe. Where else? What country is everybody from? I don't know. That's the thing with these postcards. They don't really show exact specific locations. They will show, well, pretty specific, but not, like, you know, the broader scope, I guess. Alright, let's see. Foxel says... Oh, wait a minute here. Super Pikmin Gamer. You say you do like that the Pikmin portrait... Or they portray Olimar as a god in Pikmin 3 Deluxe. Really? I guess like he came from the skies and he showed them how to live. I could see why they could, you know, think that way. Foxel says when you go to see your therapist, you can get a lot of decors because it's in a plaza. So a bunch of different things in there, I assume. Someone had said on one of the videos that the map is divided into like little grids, and each grid has one location associated to it. For example, if you've been watching my videos, you know I'm confused about... There's no hair salon in my neighborhood. It's technically right up by where this little road is jutting in near the flower on the right side here. That's where it used to be. So that little grid section there must be still associated with hair salon. But it ain't there no more, I know that much. And we're going to back out for a little bit. Let's see, Foxel says, if on the life log... Alright, so that's how you got your airplane Pikmin. You're saying, I'm not kidding, it's so freaking broken. Interesting. Now, again, I wonder, do you have to do it at the time of the life log? Because for the time being, we don't see an expedition, but I'm okay with that. Of course, this picture... Well, wait. No, it didn't show anything at all. I was going to say, because this picture was just tagged as St. John, my city, so I don't know. I'll kind of play around with that myself afterwards. Let's see. Where else are we at here? Super Pikmin Gamer says you're the only person who found you found that Hey Pikmin was fun. Again, I'm not sure how, or I'm not sure what that game was about, but I did see. I think actually Foxel, you tweeted about my videos, and then somebody had responded with a picture of Hey Pikmin. I was wondering, is that a real game? Because I hadn't heard of it. Okay, so Foxel says, I kind of hate how people think Pikmin are slaves because it's an equal trade. Yeah, I never thought of them as, personally. So I've gone through both Pikmin 1 and 2 with a no-death run. Let me just bring up my streamer here for a second here. I went through, took a lot of saving and restarting. It wasn't a flawless go, but I was like, I can't let them get eaten. I have to get through without losing any Pikmin. And because it's like, they're not just mindless drones. I mean, they can be, but to me, they're not. It's like, you know, they're all helping me. So we gotta, you know, I'm equal to them. In fact, a lot of times in Pikmin 2, me and Louie, well, I say me, Olimar and Louie, I used to destroy most of the enemies to keep the Pikmin safe. And in times when you couldn't do that, for example, taking on the burrowing Snagret in Pikmin 1, that was rough. I went at it with one Pikmin, just so that I could make sure that I didn't have too many around me and the Snagger like picks a few off. I had to have one Pikmin to keep it safe, and as soon as it gets knocked off, I would then whistle, hold on to it, and run around with it till we had another throw at that Snagger. That took forever, but I managed to do it. It was fun. I like that. So anyways, where are we at here once again? So you're saying you're not sure if it's a 100% chance. You don't need to leave a note, just set the location. Well, it wouldn't let me hit the save button without putting a note in, was the problem. And you might not be a 100% chance, you say. You don't think it can spawn twice a day. Okay. Christopher C. Yes, Sailor Pika did say if you want to add your friend code, go right ahead. That's what we're doing here today. We'll only go for another little bit, though. It's been an hour and a half. I mean, we did have like about 10, 15 minutes of glitchy audio problems to start off with, so... Okay, I don't know if you heard that. Let's see. It only works when you added it the way you did, like not in the look back. Oh, I gotcha. So, as soon as we go through the life log, if I tag it right away, then it can spawn. Okay, but again, you might not be 100% as you're saying. So we got 2 more requests. It's Jump Cat and Dr. Shoes. We'll add both of you in here. Does it show a list of how many? Yes, it does actually. I'm at 81 friends already just from this stream. That is cool stuff. Super Pikmin Gamer says you can use your red Pikmin, if you have a lot, to attack the burrowing Snagret. It'll burrow back into the ground before it can eat any Pikmin. I've seen that. I was always scared that it was gonna so especially when the Snagret comes up, it's like, and it gets stuck a little bit. Its head is like at ground level. That's when you want to swarm your Pikmin, and then they grab onto its head before it comes out. That's the best way, but I was always scared that it was going to like come up right away, and I'd be in range of it starting to pick some of us off, and it's like, it's scary. And Pikmin 3 says Foxel, apparently a single winged Pikmin can kill a Snagret. Would that be because it can't peck in the air? It's only programmed to peck at the ground. That would make sense. And that would be a pretty humiliating way to take down Snagret. What about the burrowing, no, the pillated Snagret of Pikmin 2 that can like come up, but it actually hops on its foot? That was scary. Oh, wait a minute. Why did it put me to top chat? I want to be on live chat. There we go. Okay, there. Yeah, I don't know why I was on because I didn't see Reed Avery or Christopher C posting stuff. So I'm on live chat now, though. I missed what Fo1 said. It worked for you. You posted a picture of a goat and located it to the zoo. Oh, now you get a yellow seedling with the zoo icon. Okay. Yeah, it does sound kind of broken. You can just tag your Pikmin from anywhere. That's interesting. And of course, you wouldn't be guaranteed necessarily a seedling. Maybe you might spawn a fruit, but still, that's how you can get all of your Decor Pikmin. I'm not going to do that myself. I'll just go with like the standard of what the game offers me up, because I like the idea of, well, we don't have a zoo anymore in town. But someday, if I ever get to visit a zoo, I like the thought that I can bring back some actual seedlings from there, and then they'll go back and get their decor item later. Regardless, that is an interesting, let's call it an exploit, I guess, to make note of if you guys want to get all of your Decor Pikmin. Maro says, you do love sending the Pikmin out on expeditions to help get stuff. You've done that throughout the day so far. You went out to some other nearby towns, and that uncovered a lot to do, LOL. Right, like, I had to go and pick up some foodstuffs. I went to my uptown area here. You can see all the walking that I did. And when I came back to my part of town across the waters, look at our picture. Then maybe that's why it's showing the picture here all the time. Yeah. Anyways, when I got back, there was like 8 expeditions to do up there, and I kept sending my white and red Pikmin that needed their friendship levels to boost, kept sending them off to do it. Took them like 20 minutes. They got back. I'm like, all right, you guys go back out again. Go get that next one. And they're like, ugh. And they go back out again. But it was working to build their friend levels was the point. That was what we were doing. All right. That is that right there. There is one more challenge that I can do. It is up the way, but I don't know if I'm going to go out again tonight. In fact, we might even see more mushrooms spawn in my 2 local spots here, because that seems to be... They seem to respawn pretty quickly from what I've noticed thus far. Alright, let's see. Neophyte says, good to meet you. Friended up. Dropping some friend codes down there in the chat. Nice stuff. Super Pikmin Gamer says, it's funny because winged Pikmin are weaker in Pikmin 3. They're the weakest of the Pikmin, I would assume. But the fact they can take down a Snagret, that is not just funny, it's amazing. Alright, let's add in another friend request. We got the Taco Chamaco. We'll add you. Can I? There we go. It was lagging a bit. So we'll add you in. Now let's go back. We gotta open up some more postcards, don't we? I'll probably end off in just a few minutes from here, though. Oh, wait. Oh, right. I didn't get this from these guys yet. Let's grab that 14 yellow pansy petals, and there's Pierce. Let's get our challenge note, our challenge postcard. I like how it shows all of their decor items, too. That's nice. Okay, we gotta open... Oh, we got 2 from Nemo26. 2 more postcards. Let's snap these open. We got Handball Court Mural. It's a cool mural. Got all that action going on there. And, oh, you got a fishing lure Pikmin from the water side, I think that would be. That's cool. Indeed. Let's go ahead and open another one from Nemo26. And this is a San Isidro Playground, if I'm saying that correctly. Blue Pikmin has brought that over, and a nice Mario hat blue Pikmin is in the photo. Again, if you guys don't have that, all you gotta do is connect a Nintendo account with your Pikmin Bloom account, and you'll be given a huge seedling that will give you a blue Pikmin wearing the Mario hat from around Nintendo. From Suto Gamer, we have the Pista Deportiva. I can't speak that. I apologize. I just completely ruined the whole thing. And I thought that sewer grate in the middle, I thought that was a rock Pikmin at first. I had to look closer. The rock Pikmin are out there. You just got to level up to find them. Okay, we got more postcards. We got from Dr. Shoes. What else we got going on here? We got from the Fortress Dragon of Epic. Wouldn't it be Epic Dragon of Fortress? I don't know. Either way is fine. It's an epic dragon indeed. Very cool looking. Thank you, Dr. Shoes. I got so many postcards I got to send back out to you guys. And it's going to be like... I should show you some of the postcards I got. They're so bland by comparison. From Fothane, we've got the Grundervogel. Look at all them purples. You guys know I like the purple. If not, random guess, but I am a purple fan. Thanks for sending that postcard. We gotta open this from DJ, the Hallam BMX track. You got a nice assortment of the 3 primary color Pikmin, showcasing. That's very cool. It's BMX. That's like the dirt biking. It's basically, if you guys ever played the NES game Excite Bike, that's what that is, right there. Excite Bike IRL. We got from Cooper, the Double X Cooper, Double X from the Welcome to Birmingham Station Street. What is that? It's a map, isn't it? Is that all like the different, say, like subways or trains? Doesn't that look like when you are in the Unova region in Pokemon Black and White? That looks like the Battle Subway, doesn't it? I mean, I'm sure they made it look like an actual subway system in the game, so it stands to reason. Let's grab this from Reed Avery. It's Jack's Shack, South Sycamore Street, Newton. Very nice. What is that? So, I'm assuming that's some sort of maybe like a restaurant or something. But you also have yourself a blue-flowered, blue Mario-hatted Pikmin. Nice. Okay, we're going to back out. Alright, so, where are we at? Sewer drain Pikmin when? I mean, they could make anything, right? Whoever would have thought we'd see a rock Pikmin? And isn't it funny, they don't call them gray Pikmin and pink Pikmin? Because every other Pikmin's been called by its color. You'd think, like, you know, purple could have been called, like, say, heavy Pikmin or maybe sumo Pikmin. Whites could have been toxic Pikmin. But no, they went with purple and white, yet rock and flying. Maybe it's because it's not Olimar naming them in the third game. It was Alf, Brittany, and Charlie when they encountered them. And they didn't follow Olimar's naming scheme because they're not Olimar. Not that it really needs an explanation, but that could be an explanation for it. Alright, let's see. Super Pikmin Gamer says, you read an article that they might add Bulborbs to Pikmin Bloom in the future. That's what I'm waiting for. I mean, as I said in one of my videos, like, I'm looking at my map. I want to be up my street and just being like, oh, I'm just going to go and walk and plant some flowers. Oh, it's another peaceful day in the neighborhood. And then suddenly a Bulborb starts coming down through the park. And I got to bolt. I got to run. I got to escape that Bulborb and find somewhere safe. Like, maybe they could make it that somewhere around, like, the radius of one of the big flowers could be a safe spot. And maybe only if you have the flower bloomed. Right? That would encourage you to keep your flowers, your big flowers in the neighborhood, bloomed up. I don't know. There's so much they can do with this. Like, there's so much Pikmin lore to draw from. Wait a minute. Did anybody else just think, what if they add the Smoky Prog? That thing is terrifying. I did take it down in my no-death run, though. It was scary. I think I restarted multiple times to do that. But the Smoky Prog is horrifying. Don't you want to see this in Pikmin Bloom? That would be so cool. Anyways, Faux1 says purples are the best, indeed. And Foxel says the reason everyone else is cool because they're only sending the cool postcards. Right, I'm going to show you what I have as my postcards. Where are they at? I mean, I shouldn't say that they're not cool. I'm sure there's many that would be interesting to see. Oh, so wait, I do have the ones that you have sent to me. Okay. Can I do anything to return them, or? Oh, it's going to show me. Okay, the map. So this does show us where it came from. That's cool. I can zoom out. Nice. Okay, so I was wondering, like, it doesn't show exactly where it's from, but you can actually just check them on the postcards themselves. Okay. Now, okay, I guess I should say we do have some cool things like the angry pipe that's in my backyard. That is a nice little... He looks like a snagrit. Kind of. The water wraith would be terrifying, says Super Pikmin Gamer. You are right. Yes, as Foxel says, Bulborbs would probably be like another level up of the challenges, because that's what I thought the mushrooms were going to be alluding to start off with, because like they have the spottedness of a Bulborb. All right, where are we at else here? Foxel says you got this cool, you got a cool postcard of a Canadian flag made in glass. You don't want to give it away. That's fine. So you know what? Let's do this. I want to see. Why did I go there? I want to go to my postcards and see, do we actually lose the postcard that we send out? I have a feeling that someone said we didn't, but I think we might. I'm going to send this, the JDI Walking Trail. We're going to send this to Foxel. I think you are TDK, are you not? Let me know in the chat. I want to make sure I send it to the right person. I also got a few more friend requests to confirm while we're here. We got Optimus Jack. I think I saw you post earlier there. Pamela Acosta says, you just downloaded the game yesterday and added me. Super excited for this. Hope you have fun with it. It is a fun game indeed, I would say. That might be you there. Pam Chi. We got Bartholomew J. If I'm pronouncing that right. Or just, is it just Bartholomew? I'm thinking from like Bart Simpson, Bartholomew. Alright, we have Matthias, that B. We'll add you in here. And so I gotta go to the friend menu, and you are TDK. So we're gonna try this. Let's go ahead and toss this postcard your way. Where is it at? So this one right here. So this is at 923. We're gonna send this off to you. So, can I choose... Oh, I can just go back here. Can I choose which Pikmin sends it? Doesn't look like it. I wonder how it chooses which Pikmin sends it, though. I don't know. What is that? Foxel says, people that use the default Pikmin Bloom Mies scare me. Really? Wait, I saw a stamp on that. Does that mean anything? Okay, off you go, dude. Now, let's see. Does it actually remove that postcard from my own collection? If it does, I'm okay with that, personally. Why does it make that weird bing sometimes? Looks like it did. Okay, so it does remove our postcard to send off. Interesting. Good to know. This is what I like about games. Like, I could look all this stuff up, I'm sure. Like, many people probably have covered some of it. Maybe not, because people have said no one's YouTubing this, but I love learning hands-on on my own, and you know, getting some tips from you folks and like experimenting and figuring it all out. It's so cool. Just Bart? Alright, just Bart will do fine. Let's see. Sailor Pika, you hit level 6 today. You don't have any postcards yet, so you should start getting some. Is it level 6 that you begin the explanation or the expeditions? If that is the case, then you should be able to start getting some postcards eventually. Just as you walk around, expeditions will pop up for you, and you can also blossom up some of those little sprouts into the big flowers, and those will produce large fruit that you can also send off for an expedition. And it's kind of random, of course, but you may get postcards when they come back from these expeditions. Alright, let's see what else. Fox asks, I see the message about the map. YouTube keeps blocking the message from live chat. Let me go back and see. You say you hope that you'll be able to attach photos to postcards and send them to friends. I don't see anything about the map, though. Weird. Let me scroll back. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I do see it back here. You say, by the way, Pikmin Bloom uses OpenStreetMap for the map. So if something isn't showing right on the map, like houses and rivers not showing up, you can add it to the map. Okay. So if you guys need to add specific things for the map and you're not showing like the right stuff, OpenStreetMap is the thing to look into. So there we go. So level 6 is when the expeditions get unlocked. Alrighty. Yes, I did just find that voxel right there. I just had to scroll back a little bit. But yeah, that is interesting to note. So OpenStreetMaps could be a resource to go to if you need to make sure things are updated. And Rusty Hobo says, I hope we can get items from postcards. I feel like they're going to eventually add that because, no, I think we had gifts right away as soon as friends were added in Pokemon Go. Yes, because they, right from the get-go, they said opening a gift could boost your friend level. So we'll see what eventually can happen. I still think they should do a thing where we can choose which Pikmin to send. So if we have like bonus Decor Pikmin of this or that type, we can just send that off to give to somebody, but they would have to send one back to like accept it, you know, just to make sure it's like an even exchange of Pikmin between players. That's just what that's what I'm thinking. That would be cool. All right, I think we. What is this? Foxel says, you just got the postcard. Okay, cool. You're going to DM me about getting it and the Canadian flag postcard. Cool. What was that? 08 Julie asking, I lost a big flower pot. Is there any way to get it back? If you mean, are you talking about like the giant flowers that you can blossom as you walk around? If you do like lose one, all you gotta do is walk around it, like so. All the flowers in its radius should also disappear with it. Like this one here, in 9 hours 24 minutes, it will be gone, and all the flowers within its circular radius will be gone with it. And then once it's cleared out, you can then plant 300 more flowers to re-bloom it. So the idea is you want to be able to do this constantly to get more of your large fruit from that. My Twitter DMs aren't open. Honestly, I'm not that up to date on how Twitter works. So if there's a setting I don't have set up, it's my bad. I don't know exactly how to do all of it. But yeah, if you just want to do like tag me on that, that's fine because I should be able to see that. People have done that already before. All right, I think, how are we doing here? Let me bring back my actual streaming window. I think we're going to call it a day for now. We've gone about 2 hours. We had a lot of good information, though. Can I close this back out to the chat or the streaming window? Yes, we can. All right, we're on live chat still. Make sure we're not going to miss out on stuff. It was made out of firewood, you say. Okay. Cool. Bart is saying, you think we'll get an update tomorrow for the game? Well, maybe, because I don't know if it's too soon for an update. But in the news, it does announce, as of like a day ago, Pikmin Bloom is here. I'm thinking they said that because now it might be available in all the regions that they are planning to release it in. I don't know if it's like too soon for an update. Actually, technically, before I started the stream, the Google Play Store had a notification for me saying that there is an update available for Pikmin Bloom, but with all the technical problems I was already having, I didn't want to delay any further. I'll get that update later on. We got another few friend requests coming on in. Let's confirm them. We got Gamer Gurk. We've got Alan8 and Dak Goob. There we go. We'll add all of you in there as well. I'm sure I don't have enough postcards to send to everybody, but I'll try to do what I can. And let's see. Julie says you were taking it and deleted to add more. Oh, you might be meaning, what is it here? Do you talk about the seedlings, maybe? And you remove some to get rid, or you remove some to add another one? I don't think there's a way to get it back, but more seedlings will appear as expeditions as you walk around. So, like, if you missed out on a new color, that's unfortunate, but at one point when you unlock a certain color at a certain level, you can now find additional seedlings of that color as expeditions. You just got to walk around and they'll spawn up randomly throughout the day. Let's see. And Super Pikmin Gamer says, you hope that Pikmin Bloom has special events like Pokemon Go. I'm sure they will. Like, if the game takes off as big as, I'm sure they're hoping for it to do, then they're going to want to add things to keep people coming back to it and bringing in new people. So I wouldn't be surprised if we do see, like Foxel says, like a community day kind of thing. And Nemo says, I hope they make enemies that can destroy our flowers that we plant so we can try to protect them or let them get destroyed and plant new ones. That's kind of what I thought too, honestly, because I'm looking at like all the flowers that I've planted outside of the radiuses of the flowers. If I wanted to redo my flowers as, say, like yellow in the middle here, and there's like a bunch of blues and reds, I can't do that because those flowers don't go away. And they don't seem to die over time either, which I thought they might have. So they may eventually bring in a way that these flowers can be taken out. I think that would make sense. I mean, it would make things not look as pretty, but that would just encourage us to go back and plant more flowers. Keep our locations looking beautiful as much as we can. Special Decor Pikmin could be a thing with some of these events. Yeah, I could see that, because like with special, I'll show you this. With our special selection of Pikmin, you see here, for example, say the park. We've got 7 silhouettes because we have 7 types of Pikmin in the game. Red, yellow, blue, white, purple, rock, and flying. So each one of them can have a park decor. But for special, they don't have silhouettes. All they have right now is the Bluigi. Funny how me and someone else, we call them Bluigi when it's a Mario hat. But whatever. The special Mario hat blue Pikmin, they don't have any examples of what other specials can be. So they can introduce new Decor Pikmin at any point they want, I'm sure. And not have to worry about filling in the blanks. They can just make new blanks. Oh, so Foxel says in the code, the string in the code, community days are going to be a thing. So we just gotta relax, wait for things to happen in the game. There's gonna be so much more coming, I'm sure. You know they can't get away with not putting Bulborbs in this, though. They've been the main villain since day one. They've got to make an appearance in some way, eventually. Again, I think I said at the start of the stream, wouldn't it be awesome if they give us a whole month just to build up our Pikmin and then just unleash Bulborbs all over the world and then we lose half our squad? That'd be slightly heartbreaking, but still kind of cool. Oh, let's see. Oh, Nemo named yours Blue Ario. That's actually, it fits too. For, yeah, Mario, Blue Ario. Foxel says, Community Day badge. Participate in your first Community Day. So there is a badge in the code for Community Days. And Ariel's asking, when is it? We don't know yet. They should add bread bugs, says Super Pikmin Gamer. Right, how would... So, can expeditions disappear at all? Can they, like, time out? Because if so, it would be cool if, when they do time out, a bread bug comes to take that item and make it so like you have to time when to send your Pikmin to get it to bring back the bread bug as well. Right? Because if the bread bug takes it to its lair, you lose out on it, but maybe the bread bug could be like an extra bonus thing you get something from. That's what I'm saying. There's so many things they could put in, and I'm sure they will as time goes on. We just gotta wait and see what Niantic brings our way. Niantic and Nintendo. I'm sure they're working on this together. Moonstone says Niantic's probably testing the waters to see how the game does. Exactly. They want to see how popular it is. So, if we can make this as popular as we can get it, we could get so many cool things added to this. And yes, as Super Pikmin says, bread bugs could maybe steal the fruit. The expeditions. Liam says, do you have to buy coins, or can you get them through gameplay as well? You can get them through gameplay. I've heard that every 500 flowers you plant in one go will earn you a coin. Now, I actually did buy some coins. I like to throw some cash back at Niantic for thanks for the fun times. So I only bought, so far, the 550 coins. I'm at 561, so I have earned 6 coins just by walking and planting flowers. And I think Foxel had said you can max out at 30 coins, I'm assuming, per day. But that's a lot of walking. It's a lot of flower planting. But still, you can earn coins just by planting flowers as you walk around. And someone had said something about fruit coins or flower coins, and I don't know anything about that just yet, if that is a thing or not. But it might be as you grow more of these. We lost our flower. I'll grow that tomorrow. It's already like 10 p.m. I ain't going back out there tonight. I'm relaxed. I'm sleeping. I'm gonna get myself some nice fruit and veggies before I'm going to lay down for the day. Alright, so we're going to do one last little run of adding in a few more requests. I see we got 2 more. I want to open up a few more postcards, and then we're going to end off our stream for the day. We got Grimm's World. Thank you for the request, and thank you also, J-Man, for requesting the friendship as well. Alright, let us go back and open up some more postcards. I'm sure we have a few coming in. We got Darkwing 007. We got 2 from Darkwing coming in, actually. We've got ourselves with some white Pikmin hanging out at the Volunteer State Community College in Gallatin, I'm thinking. Look at that. Nice roadside sticker Pikmin. A Stickmin waving around there. Very nice. We got more from Darkwing. Darkwing, you're sending all your stuff. Let's open from Bart right now, though. Bart has sent from the tennis court in Chicago. Look at that nice blue petaled yellow Pikmin hanging out. Thanks, Bart. Much appreciated. We got so many from Darkwing. You're sending me all your postcards. There we go. I was gonna say we're lagging out. We're lagging out. Where are we at? Hang on. All right, let me do a quick refresh here. Change our settings again. Go back to right there. Okay, we're up to speed. From the Randy and Lois Wood. Can't quite make that out. Looks like a community center, maybe? Something. It's too bad you can't, like, expand the postcard to see what else is written on there, right? And we got from... Hang on, we had another from Darkwing. Let's open from Alan. We got the CSU Malaga Tennis Courts. From Alan 8. You got some nice reds and yellows hanging out. It is cool how they introduced the Pikmin in this game in the order that we first discovered them in the main series, right? Where, although technically, rock Pikmin are found. Not even rock. Hang on. Purple Pikmin are found after you find the yellows and blues, so it doesn't really follow Pikmin 2's timeline, but you can't follow all the timelines because they don't match up. Look at the purple and the whites from Drake's Creek Missionary Baptist Church. A successful challenge from Darkwing 007. We got even more from Darkwing. Let's open from Landcat right here, though. Ariel asks, do I know the answer to your question? Okay, do you think... Hang on. I'm going to scroll back and see your question. If you're full on nectar storage and full on petals, can you keep your Pikmin carrying fruit forever? I don't think so. I think it was like, you'll gain the fruit, the nectar just won't build up. And, I mean, that doesn't affect your flowers anyway. Feeding them the nectar is what adds more petals. But I've had it where my petals are filled up. I can feed, like, say yellow petals are filled. I can feed them yellow nectar, claim the petals, but it just says I can't go above 200. So I would assume the same thing for the nectar. Like, if you have maxed out yellow nectar and they bring back a lemon, you can probably still claim the lemon, and they just wouldn't add to your number if you're filled up. So I don't think you'd ever be stuck in a situation where the Pikmin can't let go of the fruit. I think you just got to tap it to claim it regardless. So from the Southwood Shelter, from Landcat, this is in Parkersburg. You get the rainbow of the first 3 Pikmin right there. Cool, cool, cool. Let's open from right here first. Nope, that's my guy. Who is this from? Sea Squatch wants to get the revolutionary mural. I love these art pieces. I think I do have a really cool mural I can show you. You've also got your own Bluigi hanging out there. Nice. Now, let us... Okay, I'm going to end off... I'm going to open up more postcards off screen. We've already gone 2 hours. I think we're just dragging our feet a little bit here now. Plus, I want to get myself something to munch. But I want to show you if I have it. Well, I mean, here's a cool one. This is a good mural. This is a trophy shop just up the street. And that is a nice trophy mural. Like, this is Lester's Trophies. They make custom trophies. They can do screen printing for jerseys. They do a lot of, like, you know, sports type printing and manufacturing, basically. So that is a cool mural that has been there for quite a little while now. But the one I want to see if we have... Yes! The Sea Stories mural. This was painted, I think, only 2 years ago. And can I show you? Can we do anything special there? No, I can't really. Okay. But anyway, it's all these aquatic life painted. It was painted by somebody called, I think, Uber 5000. Look up on YouTube, not YouTube, maybe, but look up on Google Uber 5000, and they do a bunch of these murals, these paintings, I guess, around different areas. So that's a cool one. I will say, I guess I can say that I don't have no cool postcards to work with. All right. Anyway, where are we at? Let me get caught up on the chat once again here. Andy's Little Life. You had said some time ago they could add a day and night cycle instead, but instead of preventing you from playing at night, more enemies could spawn. They could even start destroying flowers. And that's what I thought, like, when the game first came out, the first night, I was like, there's no nighttime? That's kind of a staple of Pikmin, you know? The night hazards, and you gotta be more careful. So, maybe that's a thing coming in the future. I would like to see them do the same thing with Pokemon Go. Not only, like, the day-night cycle, but weather. And I don't know what the weather might do. Like, maybe in rain, blue Pikmin can be more powerful. Is that too similar to Pokemon Go, though? Saying, like, water types are stronger? Maybe, I don't know. But anyway, weather and day to night cycle, that would be a pretty cool thing to add in, because that kind of follows the previous, the actual Pikmin games from the main series. Let's see. So, Foe 1, you say that you've already gotten 50 coins since you play. You need to plant 15,000 flowers to get the daily max. I'm not doing that. I don't think I can manage that. I've gone... What's my most flowers planted? We can actually check that, now that I think of it. So there's 704 from today. 2007-18 yesterday. And there 2,000 there. 3,000. Okay, so I would need to do that 5 times. I don't think I'm doing that 5 times. That was a busy walking day. Super Pikmin Gamer says, missed opportunity that the currency in Pikmin Bloom isn't the currency from Pikmin 2. Yeah, the Pokos. That's what I think my nephew had said. Like, oh, you got some Pokos? And I'm like, well, technically, they show flower symbol on the coins, so they're not Pokos. But you're right. They should be, and as Foxel agrees, why aren't they Pokos? Oh, Joey says you can erase your flowers in the settings. Ooh, hang on. I'm not going to do it, but is that a thing? Scroll through. Delete flower history and location log. I guess it's okay. Yeah. I'm not going to do it again, as I say, because I don't want to lose all this. But if I really wanted to, ooh, mushrooms have respawned. Not you guys. Brown. So, what color? I just lost my sound. Huh? Anyways, what color would be best against brown mushrooms? I'm assuming that's just like a neutral color. Why did the sound go away when I'm looking at the mushrooms? Again, I don't even know if you guys can hear the sound that well. Okay. Let's get caught up on a few more messages right here. So Moonstone says the flowers not disappearing aside from around large flowers might be a problem for planting in consistent areas, such as when you plant while working. Right, so like that's... But again, I guess if you can erase them in settings, that could be a way to be able to replant flowers for coins. But if you don't, I guess that's how they're encouraging you to explore new areas. You have to walk places that you haven't yet planted flowers to earn your coins. That's kind of a sneaky little way to get people out and about. Safely, of course. Make sure to take care of yourselves while you're out with the current issues still facing our world. Muse Roblox says you can replant flowers in the same area after some time passes, and that might be a thing too. Because I was thinking, once you have, like, say if I have all these yellow flowers on my street, and if there's like no place left to plant, I've still been planting here and there, not a lot, but still there's some potential. But I still think it'd be nice if you'd be able to, if there's yellow flowers, if I then choose blue petals to plant, and I could override the yellow ones. Because not only could you custom color your part of the world, you could also still gain coins for doing that. That could be maybe a thing they can add in the future as well. Or they could just introduce like a lawnmower item and just like mow them down. That'd be mean. but still, could be a way to do stuff. Let's see. Foxel says, this was fun. You really enjoyed hanging out today. I should totally join the Pikmin Bloom Discord. I actually do not use Discord. Maybe eventually I'll get into it, but I tried at one point. I just found it was like... Well, I had a Discord for our channel, and I found it too hard to keep up with, where, like, you know, I'm not always at the computer and stuff, and having it on the phone, like, notifications keep popping in, just interfering with my recordings and stuff. And I just figured, it's not really for me. But maybe we'll see how things go as time goes on. And as Joey does say, yes, you can delete all of your flower history. So that's good if you do want to start getting coins in your local area once again and you have nowhere left to plant. You can just clear out what you've done. Super Pikmin Gamer says, the Pikmin Bloom Discord is good because you run it. Sounds cool. So we've got the Discord leader for Pikmin Bloom right here. I didn't know that. That's cool. And the Foxel says it is good also because you moderate it. That's cool. I'm glad you guys came to hang out here then. That's awesome. Thank you for spending your time with someone who doesn't really know the ins and outs of the game, but just learning along the way and having fun doing so. So it looks like Muse Roblox answered Ariel's question before I got to it. But at least I threw an answer out there during the stream, which is okay, I guess. Good. What else are we missing out on right now? Nemo says, maybe they're waiting and holding off on the day and night cycle until they add enemies. That could be a thing. Because as we know, usually, like say the Bulborbs are asleep during the day and they wake up at night. So that could be they're going to introduce, like, say, day to night cycle with enemies. And hazards too, perhaps. I remember in one of my videos, I was like, can my non-blue Pikmin go across the water to claim my expeditions? And I was scared they're going to drown. But so as of right now, hazards are not yet a thing, but maybe they'll add those in eventually. All right, what else have we missed out on so far? Darkwing says, sorry about the overload on postcards. You walked around college today and got a lot of things. Don't worry about it. If anyone wants to send postcards, feel free to do so. I'll burn through them over time and get some cool visuals of, like, you know, landmarks and stuff. That is nice. All right, Andy's Little Life says, I kid you not, I'm addicted to this game. I walk inside my house for the steps since I can't go out a lot. Honestly, I did that one night. I had to get, like, say, like, another 100 steps or something. It was nighttime, and I'm like, I'll just walk the house. You know, I'll just pluck the Pikmin from that. So, I mean, if they let you do it, they let you do it. And that's a definite way to get your stuff done. All right, Christopher Taylor says, hi, Chaz. Been watching your videos this past few days since release. Just got home from planting some flowers and saw that I was live. I am. I'm going to sign off soon, though. Probably just in another minute or so. And, wait, when did we get chat revenue? What did I miss out on? We had a $2 super chat or something? When was that? Whoever did that, I apologize. No, that was from Fox becoming a member. That's what that, I think, was. Wait, there it is. What happened there? The chat was delayed. Okay, Christopher, thank you for the super chat. That was so weird. I saw it first and then your chat came in. Donation hype. Awesome. Much appreciated. Alright, what else is going on? Foxel says the reason there were so many notifications because you had pings for every message. Maybe that's what was going. I can set it to only when I am typed, like, at Professor Chaz. Okay. Yeah. Super Pikmin Gamer says you've been in the Pikmin Bloom Discord before it even became public. And Fox says because you're the owner. And Ultimate TH, you can actually sit here You can sit here in your desk chair and shake your phone to gain steps. I noticed that in the first day. If you watched my very first video, I happened to move my phone and it said 1 step was taken away from my red Pikmin. I'm like, and then I realized, so shaking it counts as steps? And me, personally, I like earning the rewards from the effort, so I'm like, from now on, I'm going to walk to get my steps. But, I mean, if I happen to shake my phone, a few steps come in here and there, I'm not really going to lose any sleep over that. Alright, let's see. Ariel said, wait, hang on. Nemo says you're walking back and forth in your house for steps while watching the stream on TV. Awesome. I'm glad you're enjoying and getting your steps required there. what are you doing? What is that? Multitasking. There you go. And Ariel says, your brother figured out that you have extra Pikmin. Send them to collect fruit, but don't collect them until you actually need the nectar. Don't claim the fruit if you're full on nectar. It's free storage. I guess that is true. So, I did notice in the expeditions there is I think there's like a cancel expedition button. Can you pull, say, like a lemon close to your location and then call them off and the lemon stays where it was dropped? Because that could be a way to build up a whole bunch of fruit around you until you need to claim that nectar. So that could be a clever way to finesse the game there, Ariel. Good thinking. Let's see. And Christopher, yeah, just now the super chat went through. Very much. Thank you very much once again. And Foxwell says, you might get a Pixel 6 for Christmas just to play more Pikmin Bloom. See? You made sure to add me, Samdi. You know what? Your name, Samdi? Well, that is Sunday, I believe, in French. But also, it reminds me of, you ever play the board game Nightmare? We're going, like, say, 20, 30 years back. But there was, like, a board game called Nightmare where it was essentially a board game and a VCR. It's ancient technology by now, but it was like a VCR tape you put in, and a character would, like, talk to you from the VCR and tell you what to do in the game. Long story short, one of the characters was named Baron Samdi, and he was like a zombie. So that random tangent, that's what the word Samdi makes me think of. Alright, and Speed Panther says, guess we better start getting levels before it becomes more challenging. Well, if it's like Pokemon Go, they might introduce ways to, level up quicker in the future. Maybe, who knows. Alright, let's see what else is going. We have Jose Colon saying, I'm going to send a friend request because you love these videos. Awesome stuff. Now, before I go, one last big rush here. Everybody, if you want to drop your friend codes in the chat to exchange with everybody else, please feel free to do so. If you drop a code, you see someone else dropping their codes, add them in. We can try to get as many people connected as we can here together for Pikmin Bloom and just help bloom our friend lists, Try to get as many people sending postcards as we can, because eventually, I'm sure sending stuff to people will be more, let's say, fruitful. Let me go back to my main screen here. Oh, we're not lagged at all. So, yeah, look, we might be able to send items, maybe Pikmin, whatever. As Bart says, what's a VCR? As I say, ancient technology at this point. It's like basically cassette tape type stuff. What's a cassette tape? I don't even know anymore. Cassette tape was a perfect way to make your own mixtape. Again, mixtape is a thing. Anyway, from the radio. Alright, let us see what else we're missing. So we have Liv Donnell. You've noticed that I can plant flowers without walking. Didn't do it on purpose. Anyone else? Well, yeah, if you just open up your flowers here and just hit start, sometimes a few will just like drop at your feet. And so you don't need to do any walking at all for that. So that could be, if you just need to get a few more flowers planted somewhere, that could be a way to do that. Let's see. Ariel says, don't cancel the expedition, you lose the fruit. Okay, I thought that might have been what ends up happening. But the fruit will forever follow you around until you collect them. So, okay, so I've seen that, yeah, like, until you whistle the Pikmin, and then draw forth whatever fruit they're carrying, then they will keep it with them. I'll open those postcards once we're done here for the day. In fact, I guess I'm going to sign off in just a couple minutes. I'm going to let you guys have some time to drop your friend codes once again. If you're watching this post-stream, feel free to use the comment section below and drop your friend codes and just try to link up with as many people as we can. So, with that, I see Kazard asking, can I add you? I got my code on the screen for that reason. Feel free to scan that QR code or type in the numbers. Send me a friend request. For, I guess, since I've been doing it for this very first 2-hour stream, I'm adding everyone who sends in a request. In the future, just to make sure I don't blow up my list too quickly, I'll have to try to figure out a way to prioritize people. I will say, one way to prioritize making sure to keep people on my list is if you are a channel sponsor or channel member, which you can be by clicking the join button down below the stream, and take a look-see at what perks you may be of interest to start collecting for your sponsorship on the channel. One of the things that is not listed in there as like a guaranteed, because I am limited space over time, is guaranteed friendship here in Pikmin Bloom and Pokemon Go, by the way. And additional other perks are listed there as well. But if you do not want to sponsor, that is fine. If you do and you just want to try it for a month, you can do that. I'm pretty sure you can unsponsor at any time. You'll still get your month's worth of perks, and then you can just go on your merry way if you so choose to do so. But if you don't want to sponsor just yet, you just want to stick around to see what you think of my content and the channel, you can subscribe today if you are not yet subscribed. Just hit that subscribe button and click that bell button to get notifications when new videos and streams are coming your way here from Professor Chaz. Alright, let us see. Liv Donald saying, I'm only level 8. Everyone here is so advanced. Well, that's what I like about like just any game. This one in particular is you can just go at your pace. You don't like the reason I'm pushing so hard is because I want to see what happens next, because that's exciting, and I like just learning new stuff as we go. Like after the challenges, I don't know what else to expect, but I'm sure there's many more things to uncover in Pikmin Bloom. So I'm looking forward to what the future holds. Stay tuned on the channel as I do some more content, because right now I will show you, as far as leveling up, I just got to walk 6,000 more steps to hit level 18. We got 13 new requests coming in? Whoa. I'm going to blow up this friends list in no time. But anyways, as I get more levels, I'll be doing more videos and showing you folks what to expect. If you don't mind spoilers, right? If you want to just follow along with my adventures, and we'll learn along the way. Hey, Christopher has become a channel sponsor as well. Thank you very much for doing so. You now get to wear the Charizard or Charmander hat. That's one of the little perks as you are a member for more time or more months over time. Your hat will gradually evolve into. I wonder if since Pikmin is such a draw on this channel, maybe I should alter the badges to have like a Charmander with a leaf, Charmeleon with a bud, Charizard with the flower, hater pile. That would be kind of funny to do though. Alright, let's see. We have Ghastly YT, you just started and got the yellow Pikmin. Any tips? I would say, and it's a shameless self-promotion, but if you follow my videos, I do have 4 episodes up right. I did 3, I meant 4. I have 4 episodes up right now that show what I've done. If you want to like use them as like a guide of, to follow suit, you're welcome to do so. Otherwise, I would say the best tip I can give for anyone is just have fun, enjoy what you're doing, and just follow your level up requirements at your pace, whatever you feel like doing. Me, I'm gonna walk 6,000 more steps tomorrow and hit level 18 and see what that unlocks for me. So that is the best advice I can give. Let's see. Courtney says, the stream was fun and informative. Thanks, Professor, and everyone in the chat for explaining some of the game mechanics. Well, on my behalf, you're welcome. And again, I agree with you. Thanks to everyone else who shared their information, like tagging the photos, how to get the most out of your special nectar. You want to use a regular nectar to get your leaf Pikmin into a bud, and then use the special nectars, like the pansies, to get double the petals. That is a very good tip. I'll be making use of that for sure. Let's see. Nat says you have just sent me a friend request. Your name is your player name is Nathan Servo, I think. So I'll be adding again everybody by the end of the stream here. So we'll be getting many more friends connected here. Pamela says, how do you get so many steps in? I'm crazy. I don't know when to stop walking. That's my goal. That's my angle, I guess. As long as I'm feeling up to the walk, of course. There's some days I'm not at all able to leave the house because, like, for example, Tuesday, that's just yesterday, my head was killing me. I was like, I'm not getting out of bed. I suffer from migraines sometimes, so there are days I just need to take the day. But anyway, long story short, again, go at your pace, have fun. Even if you see people at a higher level, don't feel like you need to live up to that. Live up to what you feel is right. And enjoy everything you do along the way. Oh yeah, I forgot. Members can use those member badges. Hang on. Sorry for the freeze. I don't see a problem on my end, but now's as good a time as any to sign off anyhow. Yeah, it just froze. It hasn't ended just yet. Oh wait, I think we're back. Are we back? I just commented saying, sorry, we're going to be signing off here. Okay, we are back, but I am going to use this. I think that's a good telling point, or telling something, to call it a day for the night. Call it a night for the day. Thank you, folks, for hanging out for our first Pikmin Bloom live stream. We'll be doing more of these in the future as my nose keeps itching, and as more stuff unlocks in the game. But for now, let's go to our map. No, let's go to our Pikmin. We still got to get more of these postcards opened up. All right. With that, Professor Chaz is going to sign off for the evening. Remember, of course, feel free to subscribe if you're not subscribed. You can join as a channel member or channel sponsor if you're interested. But I'll say most importantly, well, subscribing is important. But, of course, leave a like if you enjoyed the stream. And follow me on Instagram and or Twitter, whichever one you might happen to use if you do use them. They're both linked in the description. I'm just at Professor Chaz, simply enough. You can follow me on either of those and share your photos of Pikmin, share your adventures, your accomplishments. Let me see what you guys are doing. And most importantly, have fun along the way. With that, I gotta roll. Professor Chaz is signing off. Thank you again for hanging out and watching. Let's go to our little